Good evening. It's time to get into Dracula episode 2.
Blood. I want the blood.
Blood. I don't like to be on ships. Blood.
I don't like the cross. It makes me feel blood.
Big vape clouds to
Blood.
clear the storm.
Blood.
Blood.
Only blood. The blood.
The blood.
What the fuck's going on, people?
What's up?
How you doing? How you doing?
We're back.
We're back again. We got one more episode to do. I don't know if you want to do it today.
I don't
care. I don't mind. I'm down.
I was gonna be like either or. I'm cool with it.
Cool. Well, this is episode 2 of Dracula on Netflix.
This episode this show is surprising me a lot.
This show is getting, I mean, I'm not going to say better and better, but it's literally on the plateau of me giving this show a 9 out of 10.
I like how each episode, well, I mean, we've only watched 2 and there's, to its defense,
they're hour and a half.
Yeah, but it feels very different in each episode. You know what I mean? In a good way. Like each episode has its own vibe.
Oh yeah.
This one was like much like a murder mystery, like
dude,
Clue.
It was literally like playing Clue.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That was my favorite part. Like he's on the fucking ship.
Right.
But they're playing Clue and like we're on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
And he literally handpicked the people to be on that ship. Sponsored, quote unquote.
Yeah, which was interesting. And I didn't see that coming.
Mr. Balauer. That was cool. So he got like a really fucking smart scientist. He only brought this person on the ship for his wife that he just married.
Right.
Because of all the money.
Yep.
And who else? Besides Agatha.
True.
So they're literally playing Clue. Like they don't know who the person is, like killing everybody.
And people just keep turning up missing.
Right. People keep turning up missing. They can't find them at all either. And there's a certain cabin number that's fucking locked at all times. Nobody can fucking go in there. Nobody can fucking look in there. Only the captain can. Why can only he go in there?
Captain now. Huh?
Why can only he go in there? Dracula trust him?
Well, I think it's more along the lines of what was it? Balauer? Balauer. Sorry. I think Mr. Balauer told him no one's permitted to go in besides the captain, and like, she's very ill, so don't disturb her or anything like that. And yeah, man. It was pretty interesting, the little flippity floppities and twisties and turnies that were in this episode. I really liked this episode, to be honest. There was a lot of depth in this one.
Yeah, dude. A
lot of really fucking cool, like, with, as an audience member, you're like sitting there and you're like, what's going on? Like, what? How are these two characters interacting at this point in time? And then, like later on in the episode, it gets, like, revealed, and you're like, what the fuck?
All right,
like,
so it starts out with...
Agatha?
The first episode ends off with fucking Dracula ripping his fucking face mask off and turning... And that's literally where it ends. And Agatha and Mina are like... Ah!
Right.
Ah! And it comes like into the castle,
right?
And they're playing a fucking chess game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he wants to get to know her, and she wants to obviously know all about him, but he's playing a trick on her, and he already knows because he's literally sitting in front of her drinking her blood.
Right.
Because it's red, and she thinks it's wine.
Right.
So he already knows. He already knows if she's fucking lying. He already knows everything about her.
Right. True facts.
And something comes up where she's like, wait, how the fuck did I get here?
Right. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? And then all of a sudden, it's like he's telling a story to her about the ship to England.
Yeah, she thinks she's like interviewing him.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then he's telling like the story of the crew members on the ship that he's supposedly on, and come to find out he's telling her as he's progressively like killing everyone.
So it's all a mental game.
Yeah, and it's all happening in real time.
It's all
like
exactly.
He'll kill someone, then he
so
goes
I guess
back and he tells
every
her.
time it goes back to the chessboard, I feel like he's back in that room.
In the cabin.
Room number 9.
Yeah.
Dude, when they panned out though, and the fucking staircase was a number 9.
I know.
I was tripping.
Yeah, me too. And
that was so cool.
That's what I was talking about, like the twists in this one, where I was like, oh my god, I did not see that coming. And to be honest, it kind of kept you on your toes like the entire episode.
You don't even have to watch the first episode.
Yeah, really, you really
don't.
I
you
mean,
can
the first
literally
episode's
just
great.
go. Yeah, first episode is really good. We're not putting that down at all.
Yeah, but
this is
really
is like a separate thing in itself.
It's kind of like its own like
as long as you know it's Dracula, you know he's a fucking vampire.
Right.
You know, at the beginning he pretty much says that she's a Van Helsing.
Yeah.
So you really don't even have to watch episode 1. I highly advise you to.
It's interesting too because they start to link all of those things together as well.
Right.
And with that being said, like, you know, as time progresses on in the ship and everything, like they start to link episode 1. They start to like do callbacks and stuff of episode 1, and I really liked how they sprinkled that in there. Like that was pretty interesting to me how they kept trying to bring back the lore of Dracula and you know, kind of his limitations. Like there's just a couple scenes where people are, you know, going like that and everything to him, and he literally is like, oh,
he's like cringing, like
yeah, like he's
ew.
And
fucking goonball, dude.
It was interesting to me to see that kind of just like little things like that where I'd be like, damn, like that's like legit a true fucking vampire and stuff like that, which was
but at the same time she was trying to figure out why he's that afraid of that.
Right, and he doesn't really tell her that.
She tries. He kind of does, but
yeah, it's
but
like
she's
a troll,
like,
though.
But she's like, hey, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's not even real.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, there's only 5 people left.
Yeah.
There's only 5 people left. They literally make a. Well, they all died.
Well, no, remember the other dudes took the lifeboat and they did.
Well, this is before that.
Oh.
Yeah, this is before that. They're still on the ship, but they're in the circle.
No. The other dudes dipped before that.
Who?
Before they made the circle. Remember the dudes are like, the devil's on the ship.
A couple,
yeah,
okay. A couple more did leave. That's right.
Yeah.
The Yuri was his name. Guy with the beard.
Yes.
That was his name, yeah. But later on, I mean, it's really just cat and mouse. Like, where the fuck is he? Who the fuck is it?
Right.
And this, that, and the other. And they figure out in room number 9 that she's in there.
Right.
And because Dracula leads them there and is like, here you go. Here's your fucking vampire. Here's your here's your murderer.
Yeah, he like planted like little trophies of like
the trophies of everybody he killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
And
we also got another glimpse of like what he can do when he sucks someone's blood. He literally learned German just from killing that first mate.
Dude, how about when he starts stuttering and shit?
Dude,
I was like,
dead.
what the fuck?
The little quirky humor in this is still still
really
hits,
good, dude.
It's not really good. It's not all the time. It's not a fucking comedy, but when it's
needs paprika.
Right, dude. There's like a cooking scene.
Yeah.
And the kid said it needs fucking paprika, and he goes, "Ha! You're not so bad."
Yeah, and he like makes him drink vodka.
Yeah, he's like, "What the fuck is this? Gasoline?"
And he starts laughing and shit.
That was funny.
That's dope.
So by the end, I don't want to like skip anything, but it's literally cat and mouse in a game of Clue at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
The whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time. There's not really a lot of people that are much of importance because they're still on the ship and they're still alive. So at the end, they have a circle made out of Bible papers.
Yeah.
And Bible verses, and he can't step foot in there. And at one time, we thought the smaller guy, Piotr, was Dracula. Like,
yeah, we thought he was wearing
like we thought we were gonna do that, and she kept accusing him of being in there before the circle was closed, and she was like, "You need to take a step out of that fucking circle."
Yeah. Very tense moment.
As soon as he did, Dracula flies up, fucking jump scare.
Yeah,
dude, I was like, oh my Christ, felt like I had a VR headset on.
He fucking jumps up like towards them and shit like that, dude, and I think like it's something along the lines of this, but he's like, "What's up, guys?" Like, you know what I mean? Like he says
along those
like,
lines.
"Hello" or something like that.
It's like a little fucking witty, witty one-liner.
I really like him, dude.
I like this. I like how they're writing it.
It's like so different from like everything.
Great,
yeah, it's very interesting.
So down. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like it's a breath of fresh air, and honestly.
Dude, the ending of this episode will blow your mind, and we're about to get into that.
Oh, my God. Yeah, let's talk about that.
I'm going to say this. If you haven't seen this episode yet, I really want you to pause it here and go watch episode 1 and 2. Yes, they're an hour and a half. Come back to it. This will be...
Just watch one a day or something.
We'll be here. You can still just search right back up on YouTube. But here it is. I'm not going to give you the Law and Order shit, but here it is. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's been out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, whatever.
I hope you've seen it already. But literally, she's gonna kill herself because she also has the
He's been feeding on her.
He's been feeding on her, so
like
she has the vampire disease. What does she call it?
The contagion.
The contagion.
Yeah.
So she's already infected.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah.
So they get in a fight where they stake him to the floor by his cape. They stake him to the floor, and there's like a barrel of rum leaking out, so it's like drenching him, and she sets him on fucking fire.
Yeah, which was dope.
It was so cool.
She's like, Dracula, go to hell.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Yeah,
it was sick.
Burn in hellfire.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever she said. It was cool though.
It was sick.
And he then jumps over the fucking side, and we're like, all right, well, he's kind of gone. And
I thought he was. I was like, all right.
I did too. I didn't think he was coming back. But she's like, yeah, well, there's 52 fucking coffins underneath, and they threw 51 of them out. So he could only come from one box, and they could keep an eye on it, and blah blah blah. If he does come back, and as she's gonna blow the ship up, she hears footsteps. She's like, oh fuck, are you kidding me? Is he really fucking back?
Right. And
she looks out the window, and the last lifeboat to leave was only. Well, she thought the captain was on there too, but he wasn't. He walks in the room. He's like, "I'm gonna get fucked up." You know?
Yeah. One for the road or whatever.
That's what he said. He said one for the road, and to drink some rum. And she's like, "Okay." He's like, "But we gotta do it up on deck." So they're about to go up there, and she's like, she has like a fucking epiphany out of her mind. She's like, he said he's made a bed out of his own soil. And he was in room 4, whatever room she was in. And she lifts up the fucking bed, and his dirt is still under the bed. So he ain't gone.
Nope.
He ain't gone.
No.
The fucking captain walks out. She walks out and is like, ah! Because that motherfucker dead as shit on the floor.
Right.
Got his throat ripped off.
Yep.
And Dracula's just like,
what's up?
Hello.
Yeah, right.
I heard you were drinking upstairs. Let's go.
Yeah.
That was an awful iteration of it, but whatever. Yeah. You get it. You get the point.
Come up, son.
So they go up, and they're talking, and he's like, what in the fuck are you trying to do to me? And she's like, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'm a nun.
Right.
You know who I am. I want to know you.
Right.
So she's asking him questions. And then all of a sudden, the captain's not dead. He's crawling to the gunpowder that she made.
Hell yeah.
And he sets it on fire.
Fuck yeah.
As the fucking ship is sinking, he gets in his fucking box. What's in the fucking box?
The soil.
Crunch berries. Yes, there's one more box of his soil left.
Right.
And it's literally sinking to the bottom. And so is Agatha.
True facts.
After it hits the bottom, the ship goes down. The two guys that escaped are like, well, how do we honor them? And it's really just like, we got to tell their story.
Right.
And that's when we find out Piotr's not Piotr.
Yeah, he's Maurice or something.
Marius?
I don't know.
It's Marius. Marius.
He's a damn thief.
Whatever. That's still not exactly what we're trying to get at.
True.
The fucking box hits the bottom of the ocean. And it's literally like, What do you think it is? Like the 1800s?
Yeah, it's like
1817
or something.
Yeah.
It's something like crazy.
He
like
punches.
that.
He then punches a hole through the top of his coffin, and he starts walking to the shores of England.
Yeah,
they weren't far. They were just offshore, so it didn't have to go far.
Wow.
Walking on the bottom of the ocean.
I was gonna be like, he probably went. Yeah, it was probably a pretty long walk.
I mean, it was definitely a long walk.
Probably a long time.
He gets to the fucking beach. I wish we didn't have subtitles on.
Why?
Because before it
came
in, it said it. There's a fucking helicopter.
And a light gets put
and
on
a fucking spotlight. Ding! Right on him. 2 cars pull up. Ouch.
SUVs or whatever.
Two like special
Police,
agent SUV
whatever.
shits pull up. And a special agent gets out.
And it's
fucking Agatha Van Helsing.
Yeah, and she's like, "What's took you so long?
What took you so long, Drac?"
Dude.
So he was laying in the bottom of the ocean for about probably 200 years.
Yeah.
200 years.
It's like modern day now.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
She just started walking?
It's modern day. What's about to happen?
She must have been just walking. How's she that same age, bro?
I don't fucking know how. Somebody must have scooped her up, and she was still alive. Like she got somebody was throwing fish nets out, and she got scooped up, or like how Johnny Blue Eyes did, or I don't know, man. I don't know. We're about to find out.
I don't know how. I hope we find out,
bro. What the fuck is about to happen in this like, I don't understand. What are they going to bring him back to a fucking institution, like a precinct?
I think it's going to be a flashback.
That threw me for a I was like, dude, wait a minute, what? Helicopter?
All of us said the same thing. I'm like,
yeah, I'm like,
helicopter?
What the fuck? Dude,
it only took like 5 seconds for that thing to hit the bottom and him to punch a hole in the fucking top.
My roommate Nick's like, damn, he was in the water for a long time. It was like,
motherfucker, look like a raisin.
Well, bro, like
200 years, wouldn't he look like a fucking mummy? Like the first time he,
I guess not if he was
showed
sleeping
up.
Though, like in his own dirt.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
His own soil. Do you think he's gonna trek back to fucking Transylvania and get more dirt, so he doesn't die? Or so he can sleep?
I don't know, because my thing is like, now that this episode is done and we're like in modern day era, I'm literally like thinking to myself, I'm like, where does this go from here?
Where does it go from here?
Well, I really don't know. Like, I'm literally sitting here like, what could they...
imagine Dracula just walked up on the beaches of fucking Normandy.
And imagine that Agatha has been prepping for this for 200 years. So
she definitely
what is she about to fucking do? Like,
she's about to trap his ass.
Well, she already has him in custody or whatever.
Question his ass, bro.
Remember he walks up the beach, bro, and he looks over and there's like a castle or whatever that I'm assuming he was about to buy.
Yeah.
The one that he was about to live in, and it was like decayed and done.
Oh.
I just put that together right now. I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute. Yeah, but I was like, damn,
my brain meats is working now, bro. Right. My brain meats were going that whole time, but you didn't even really think about it.
I can tell you this. I never in a million years, if you would have said, by the end of episode 2, you're a modern day era, I would have been like, you're fucking full of shit. Dude. Yeah. Because like
you're gonna stick 200 years.
I did not fucking notice.
I know.
Or like I did not know that was going to happen. At all.
Dude, this series has blown our minds 2 episodes back to back.
It's very well done. I really like it. Honestly, this episode for me is probably at another 8.
I'm gonna go with an 8 as well.
Yeah.
Series is still an 8.
I really love the twists and turns.
This next episode is gonna make or break an 8 or 9.
Yeah. Yeah. This will raise it to a 9 for me. Or it'll keep it at a 9 or keep it at an 8 for me.
We're on the same page.
Yeah,
which is cool, but I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
one of us should have really hated it.
I know.
One of us
I wish one of us hated it. But no, man. I mean, this shit has really surprised me, dude.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm so stoked to hit play on this next episode.
Fuck yeah! All right, guys.
That was our review of episode 2, Dracula, on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Go stream it. It's fucking amazing.
Very good.
It's
a lot of
amazing.
twists and turns. Everybody tune in and let us know what you guys think in the comments below
like,
on the
comment,
YouTube.
subscribe, hit that bell we'll let you know when a new video comes out. Everything. Follow us on all social media, Rose Room Podcast.
Yeah.
It's your boys. We out here.
Ding.
Live from the Rose Room Nest, it's Johnny Blue Eyes and
Blood.
Blood Boy.
It's all blood. It's just blood. That's all I want. Blood.
Not affiliated with any Crips or Bloods.